Hi, Duncan. Miles Turner had 3 of his 5 blocks in the first half this afternoon. How much of an impact do you think that had on how the rest of the guys attacked the paint in the first half? Thank you.
Um, yeah, I mean, he does a good job of protecting the paint for sure. We had a conversation at halftime about just making that adjustment. So, it's not that we like can't go in the paint anymore, but more so just being smart and cognizant of where he is on the floor.
Thank you, Duncan.
Next, we have Anthony Chang.
Hey Duncan, I know we keep asking you about the shooting here, but you often talk about the psychology of being an outside shooter. What's it like from that perspective when you're going through a slump like this as a team?
Um, I'll speak from an individual standpoint. It's obviously a challenge, but you just keep chipping, keep working. You have the trust that obviously you're more than capable. You just keep showing up and putting in the time and the work, and you live with the results. It's the first time in my career where I've gone through this stretch, this type of stretch, but it's going to find its level, and just got to keep showing up and controlling what I can control. And that's 100% what I plan on doing and will do. And, in time, it'll come back around. So obviously, there's got to be a sense of urgency, and there is. But, shooting is a delicate thing, right? You don't want to press or, stress it too much. Just understand where you're at and what you need to do to get to where you want to be.
I was going to ask about that. Individually, are you tempted to put up extra shots, on off days or before or after games when you're going through something like this, or do you just try to keep the same routine?
I mean, well, I'm always putting up extra shots, whether I'm shooting well or shooting poorly. You try to mitigate variables, keep everything the same. But yeah, I mean, obviously, sometimes if something's not feeling right, you might make a little adjustment and get some more work in. But it's not like I'm going to reinvent the wheel here in terms of changing anything drastic. I know what I do, and I know I'm capable of doing it at a really high level. So it's only a matter of time until I get back to that.
Thanks, Duncan.
Next, we have Brendan Tobin.
Hey, Duncan, you guys haven't lost 3 in a row in about a month's time. Does this feel, though, different as a way you guys can write things better because you aren't trying to fight up the standings as much as you were last time?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of a different feel, but the sense of urgency is still really high. We know we're not anywhere close to where we need to be to really compete and contend. So, these are growing pains in some respects. Adversity like this, it's got to bring us together, and we got to figure out solutions, which I'm optimistic that we'll get that done. But definitely a little bit of a different vibe. Obviously, the urgency is still high just because around here, losing 3 in a row is unacceptable, regardless of when it's happening or what your record is or what's going on. So, the urgency is still high for sure.